They start on battlefield anyway. This is a matchup that I am probably the most familiar with. There are a lot of Peach players in this region, and one of my practice partners is one of these Peaches. This is the Milf Hunt. We'll see if the Milf Hunter can overcome the most dangerous game, also known as Princess Peach.
I lost game 5.
Oh. You have USB?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So then, Bozion versus Sizer ends with 3-2 in favor of Sizer.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be honest, I read The Most Dangerous Game. All I really remember is the basic premise and the fact that, like, the hunter, like, kind of sucks and loses to, like, a wimpy nerd. I think it was good.
Game 5.
Emery. And then we have Narwhal versus Bozion, losers round 2.
Every game ended with like 2 minutes left.
I mean, that's how it goes.
That's how it goes when I'm camping.
You know, the Peach-Luigi matchup is wonderful because both of these characters have gambling mechanics. Misfire versus Stitch, who will win? Usually it's, I mean, really, I guess it is just gambling. But Peach on average pulls more turnips than Luigi's side Bs. Austin's really taken advantage of coming up from ledge with Fireball in order to block any sort of turnips or Nair approach. There's that Luigi Nair killing off the top. Huh. Ooh, that's a really tight recovery to try and make, going over the turnip and then recovering just below Peach like that. Oh, that is a Stitch that Math is holding. So this is the gambling element. If that Stitch hits just twice or even thrice, that is only once. It still hurts like a bitch, though. I don't know what she's putting in that thing, but probably lead weights. That's a difficult recovery for Luigi to make. But there's that misfire. We've got gambling on both sides here. All it takes is one good hit from either side. Both are just at 100, about. And Nadim has entered chat. Hello, Nadim. Since Austin is currently occupied with this match, I am hosting. Ooh, that is... Ooh. Catching someone with just the end of a charged side B is definitely, like, kind of risky, but it's one of those things where if you make them afraid of it, they will... Yeah, that was very tense. That is one of my favorite little bits of, like, Luigi kind of, like, tech. It's like, you just gotta hit them with the end of it and they take the full brunt. And usually it's risky because if you fuck it up, you are pretty much dead. There's nothing you can do about that except eat whatever comes next. Alright, will do. I think both of them are currently in their games right now, but when they are not... Oh, doubles. Man, I don't want to do double. But it will be done. Both players have been having really tight movement these whole first two games. I don't imagine they will. I don't hate doubles, but doubles make me feel like my brain is melting because there's too much going on screen and I can't focus enough. And I'm just bad at doubles. I mean, I'm bad at singles, but like I'm really bad at doubles. And like when I lose in singles, I only let myself down, but in doubles, I'm letting down my partner too. You and Sizer, she probably wants semis on screen.
Okay. We have to do it on stream.
Well, that was one of those unhelpful misfires. I think I mentioned that early on stream is like when Peach pulls a turnip, even if she gets like a regular turnip, that's kosher and that's fine. But if she gets something else, usually it's always pretty much good unless it's a Saturn. But for Luigi, sometimes the difference between a regular and a misfire, either direction, screws you over. And that was one of those where the misfire got Austin killed there. And really, there's nothing you can do about it. It just kind of happens. Technically, you can put yourself in a situation where a misfire won't kill you, but that's, like, a lot to think about for that 1 in 8. Ooh, the air dodge might cost him. I think he's already lost his jump, yeah. In this set, both players, you can tell both players want it. That's another misfire. That one is slightly less unhelpful, but that is dangerous. Only a 1% difference, only a 2% difference, 1% again. Oh, and there's a bomb. Speaking of gambling. It doesn't do anything, but it sure is scary. And sometimes that fear factor is really the important part. Peach doesn't have to throw that bomb and hit you with it, but just the idea that she could is enough to really put you out of sorts. Austin's doing a lot of damage here. It still could go either way. Threading the needle on that recovery. The height of that B is really difficult to nail and be safe about it. In the last game, we saw Austin keep trying to come up and keep getting hit by Peach down air, which it's just a rough recovery to make. That might be it. Each forward throw is like really deceptive. Like I always think it's usually not going to kill. And then it does. That's it for game 2. We've had 2 really tight games so far. Frankly, this is good for me to watch because my deciding game in bracket was against Peach, and I lost pretty bad. Ooh, got both hits on the down B there. That's I don't really know if there's a consistent way to get it, but it definitely feels good, and it does a lot of damage. But even just that single hit off, one more. Doesn't even need it. That fair just completely puts Peach out of commission. This is definitely my favorite stage against Peach as Luigi. Because everything I talked about that like kind of applies versus Buffo, there's one of those lucky misfires. It doesn't kill, but it sure does. It reverses the game state from Luigi being edge-guarded at ledge to Peach being edge-guarded at the other ledge, which is very valuable in this matchup. But Luigi is able to sort of move around and cover the entirety of Yoshi's as long as like your movement is tight. And that means Peach has less room to run away and pull turnips. And it also is nice for Luigi that the ceiling height is so low because that means you get mirror kills like that. And Peach doesn't really have a way of killing off the top, so unlike Falco, she does not benefit from that part of it. Peach does benefit from Randall a fair bit with the float, I think. Like, maybe not a ton, but it totally is a factor. I guess both characters here do, but Peach just has that extra option sometimes that it lets Peach sometimes recover lower than she could probably. The game's been close, but on this stage it looks like Austin is really dominating sort of just that space. Luigi fair, sometimes it hits backwards. Hitbox does extend behind Luigi a little bit, which, if you've ever been caped by Mario while fairing with Luigi, sometimes Mario still eats it and dies for it. Very fun interaction for me. Fountain is... Oh. Do you want all winner semis to be on stream? I told Tilt.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, and then Nadim wants you to hash out the Arcadian with Emery. He sensed he's talking on Twitch. Okay. Whiskey versus Bus. 2-1 in favor of Whiskey. He's going to play the loser of Sizer versus Tilt. We are waiting to play on stream after this match. Oh yeah, Luigi double up at Tilt combo is real, and it can hurt you. Luigi double down smash combo is also real, and it hurts you sometimes. This stage definitely lets Peach, Peach likes this stage against Luigi. We're still seeing a good back and forth. This is a certified slobber knocker. I don't think we've seen any, I haven't noticed any misfires or weird turns. other than like the normal different turnips that exist. Austin really struggling to get up from ledge here without getting hit, and that's just one of the places in this matchup where Luigi really struggles. Still. You got a USB, Emery? Okay, perfect. And then I already told Ash, but Nadine wants you enact your Arcadian stuff, and including whether or not you want to do doubles. I'm kidding. They do make me feel dumb. I guess in the last Arcadian, I could not find a partner for doubles, and that made me feel bad. Like the last kid on the team who doesn't get paid for volleyball. And we see Narwhal versus Cozy in 3-1. He would be playing the loser of this match here. This is we're seeing a 2% difference. These games have been so ludicrously close. It's definitely like this is a bad matchup for Luigi for the most part, but Austin is. That's it. It's done. Just like that, one Luigi fair, and Milf Hunter takes that 3-1.